What's up, everybody? How's everybody doing? I'm that guy with the big mouth. I'm from Boston. Anybody from Boston, give me some love. All right, everybody, listen, I like love. So, like, if anybody's back there, sparsely around, come closer. Come closer. All right?
Yeah.
In 1989, May 12, 1989, I was given 5 to 12 years in the Massachusetts Prison Industrial Complex. All right? I turned it into 10 years because I don't know. I turned it into 10 years. My last 3 years I spent in solitary confinement, 23 hours a day in a cell by myself, 1 hour out. Oftentimes I wouldn't get that because of the harsh weather conditions in New England. And anybody that lives in New England, you know what I'm talking about. So sometimes I wouldn't even get out of my cell. Oftentimes I would be asked to go out because the weather conditions were so bad, the COs didn't want to go out, and I would say yeah. So I would put on all the clothes I had, put on 3 pair of socks on my hands, and still go out because he go home in 8 hours. This is my home, so you gonna suffer while I go outside and run around in this cage and get me some exercise. I wanted to tell y'all that because this is real for me. This is dead ass real for me. I was released in 1999. I never seen the 90s. I don't know what rapping, so when I came out, I loved rap. I didn't know what spoken word was all about. I wrote poems and memorized them in my cell to keep me sane. I memorized them because they used to shake down my cell every chance they got and destroy all my stuff because they could. And they would throw it all away, but I would have it up in here. So I would stand up at the gate and recite it for brothers in DDU, Departmental Disciplinary Unit, because they wanted me to. And I did that, and I came out and I found this spoken word. And this is what I do. I wrote this for those trigger finger fists of fury for whatever looks like me. They act like they're crazy. But frankly, I believe most won't shoot the sheriff or the deputy that let's lock the noose that got them hung by a jury of their unknown peers. And I wrote this for those who own no stock or property on the blocks that they be repping not one brick. On the project steps that they piss on, they left plasma stains, perspiration, salted eye water, and became statistics on. And I wrote this for you, not so true religion jeans. You be wearing them, sagging down to your knees, but you refuse to rise up and break loose these 13th Amendment traps that bind and shackle us. In God we trust. You just hustling and hustling. Every day you just hustling until they can find and tap you by design you a crime story, then align you with the glorious details of mine to find you back in the saddle again, convicted, riding a high horse, addicted to all sorts of chemical substances. I wrote this for them, but I wrote this for you students too. Be you navigating high school or walking the hollow halls of a higher academia, be you hooked on phonics and just stuck on calculus, be your sorority or fraternity, Freemason, Greek, or maybe you just independently trying to obtain a parchment puzzle piece that's going to fit you in the position that you really need to be. And I trust that you all are listening to me because, okay, right now, see, this is the part of the poem where a whole bunch of y'all going to get pissed with me, but I'm just a messenger, so shoot me. I wrote this for those who be smoking what you believe to be official U.S. grade purple haze is just another shade of the Blue Man Group, aka U.S. government chronic for you to get your smoke on. You see, your granny, your mom and them 13 should have been done put you on to the 1960s, 1970s heroin, them American gangsters that was aided by the government to flood your community and break up your black power and your unity. 13, the 1980s, 1990s crack epidemic. 13, that had a nation of millions addicted, dead, or incarcerated. 13, now tell me, 13, tell me, what makes you believe that in these 2 G's, your weed just might not be grown from a hybrid seed, genetically enhanced to boost the level of THC? Tetrahydric cannonballs and natural marijuana chemical, true indeed. And if used properly, it does have some medicinal properties. But at 7 to 24 times the normal level, any medicine becomes toxic. 13, now imagine if you rap it in one of Brown & Williamson's Swisher Sweets or Fronto King's cherry flavored nicotine products, and you like that shit and you inhale it into your bloodstream. I wrote this for you to know that your death wish, this death wish is for you. I wrote this to let you know that Oxycontin pills sell for $1 a milligram on the streets where I come from in Boston. Now, if one pill is 80 milligrams, only you got to do the aftermath. A 20-pill prescription is a recipe for a dual addiction. Both money and painkillers, they mix like oil and bottled water. They're owned and operated dollar box prescriptions, Case Creighton bound by the World Bank and their affiliates. Them CEOs be wheelchair dealing that shit to your HMO C13. When I was coming up, snitches got stitches, blacklisted, hospital visits in critical condition. They got smacked up, flipped up, their heads split, their bodies twisted up in bags. The coroner shipped them with a toe tag, or simply they just came up missing. But times done changed, and Dr. Dre and Jay-Z, they used to spit it like this here. See, things just ain't the same for gangsters, end quote. But for real though, cats with the dirtiest paws got itches for scratch. They backed by the government informants. They balling in federal court. They catching curveballer pitches and they giving up you American circumstance. Victim at the victim, cause the government gonna let you keep everything you own. The Rocky wearing designer rags, the Rico riches. Just every now and then, you got to bend over the Range Rover, strip naked, bear witness on one of these father figures or one of these bad misses with the skin tight britches. See, it makes no difference. A father figure or missus, a statistic, a mandatory sentence, a lethal injection, electric chair switches, cause the PIC 13, the prison industrial complex 13 is gonna stay in business 13 because folks don't listen. The snitches gonna keep snitching, and body after body gonna keep coming up missing, left for dead presidents 13. That's that dope bread. See, them dudes are getting federal bureau investigated, locked up state and fed biscuits 13. 3 hots in a cot with a toilet to piss in 13. It's time to flip script. Get up out the game. Parlay whatever you made thus far and legitimize your name for one of these snitches. Pitch some info to the popo and let these feds know just how you get your money rolls, your cars, your clothes, because that's how all these prisons go. The 13th Amendment is legal slavery. Believe that. Peace, y'all.